Sam Bauman joins us now live from Brunswick. And Sam, you spoke with one local who says he's just glad to see it gone.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Locals say they are more than excited about this change of scenery. I'm sure you can imagine why. Of course, the St. Simons Island Pier has been a popular destination for locals and tourists alike to kind of stop by and check on the progress of the Golden Ray over the past 2 years. But now, as you can see behind me, all that's left is the equipment they use to clear the site. So yeah, not as picturesque maybe as possible, but it's a step in the right direction, they say. Of course, the pier not only popular to check out the Golden Ray, but plenty of people love to just drop by and drop in a line, do a little fishing. Of course, those regulars are like Bernie Wehunt. Barney says that since the wreck, he and others had noticed an impact to the fish that they normally caught. For starters, well, they weren't getting as many bites, and those they did get, well, they weren't what they would commonly see around the pier before the wreck happened. So needless to say, Barney is happy to see it gone so he can get back to doing what he loves.
I said, oh man, finally, I just say, hallelujah, it's gone. Maybe things will perk up now, and the fishing might pick up a little bit because it's been a little slow. Maybe have some days of catching instead of just fishing, because I enjoy fishing anytime. And catching is just as special.
Yeah, Barney's a fun guy, as you heard there. And he told me, of course, it is a big topic of conversation for almost anybody who would stop by the pier. But he's also confident there's plenty of other things to talk about here on St. Simons Island. Now, of course, there has been a big effort this entire process to try and protect the environment around the Golden Ray itself. Since the wreck, Unified Command and the Altamaha River Keepers have been working together. It's a partnership that they've been using to try and reduce and stop oil and debris from impacting the shoreline. Of course, they've done that in a variety of ways, from making a barrier to just monitoring the shoreline, even building a rock bed around the bottom of the boat itself in their best efforts. Now, starting with the barrier, project leaders told us it's pretty comparable to a speed bump. It worked to slow debris and oil from escaping the sound, but it couldn't fully stop it. Last month, there were the most of the impacts that could be seen on about 30 miles of shoreline, mostly on marsh grass. Crews have been working throughout the project to clean that grass and pick up debris. At one point, crews also had to deal with erosion that was caused by the ship. They say that happened because the ship was laying on its side in the middle of those tidal shifts. Crews added a blanket of rocks, like we had mentioned, under the boat to try and give it more support. Mike Don, of course, now that the ship is gone, the Unified Command, they're going to do a natural resources damage assessment. Basically, they're going to be checking out the area to see what they can do to try and get it back to the way it was before the ship capsized. Reporting live in St. Simons, Sam Bauman, WTOC.